What if I told you that you're being poisoned, that your brain is being slowly drained of its potential? You feel stuck, unmotivated, like you're dying. You're not. You've just been brain dead, and I'm going to show you how to wake up. How have you been feeling lately? Have you felt like your brain hasn't been working properly? Maybe you feel like you aren't even scratching the surface of what you are capable of. It's as if you could unlock your brain to do the things you want to do and be motivated to do them. I felt that way just 2 months ago. I truly felt like I was dying, as if something was wrong with me. I felt like I was being poisoned, and all of my mental capacity was slowly being drained. Until one day, I just woke up and said to myself, I'm tired of this. I have things to accomplish, and I want to feel like a thriving human being. Today, I feel incredible. So, I want to share the many things that helped me feel less mentally defeated, and how I rebuilt my own motivation system. I gave myself more mental and physical energy throughout the day, so hopefully you can feel better too. The number one thing that has been helping me recently is what I call being consciously brain dead. What do I mean by that? If you've been in a long period of inaction, you've probably spent a lot of time on the internet. The problem for most of us is that we've gathered so much information that every point we've learned has been contradicted by something else we've learned. So, you literally don't know what to do anymore. This tactic is an actual strategy in propaganda. This information overload, this demoralization. We don't know what's true or helpful, so we think nothing matters. In a way, you're right. The answer to being more productive in 2025 is to flip a switch in your brain where you no longer consult the internet or outside information to do anything. Become brain dead. Become an actual Neanderthal and do things the stupid way. Do you have to write an essay for school? You don't know how to start or the perfect angle to take. Maybe it's an essay about Genghis Khan. Just sit down at your computer and write it the brain dead way. Genghis Khan was this guy who was really important, and he did all these things, and he had all these wives. A total womanizer, had like 100 children, maybe 1,000 children, 10,000 children. It's pretty crazy. He did this and that. You have to proactively keep in mind that you are dumbing yourself down. Cut through the noise and just get it done. What you'll find is while you're doing it, you'll naturally not want to be a complete idiot about it. You'll use whatever strategies feel right to you, but you will only do that if you are already engaged in the task. Then you can call upon outside resources to help you do the thing better. But until then, go and do it the stupid way. Another thing that has been incredibly helpful is dialing in my circadian rhythm. This is probably the easiest way you can feel infinitely better, and it doesn't have to be complicated. I did 3 things that helped me get higher quality, longer, and deeper sleep. The first thing is that I solved the issue with my bright room. I don't really have a room, I just have an open upper floor. I've been sleeping in this loft, and it isn't enclosed. There are like 16 different windows. So when the sun comes up in the morning and I still want to be asleep, I either wake up anyway or stay asleep. But my brain knows it's bright through my eyelids. So I'm not getting very deep sleep. I asked myself, should I buy curtains for all of these windows? That's probably the smart thing to do, but I'm not that smart. The second thing I thought was to get one of those bed curtains that go all the way around, like in those haunted mansions. But that creeps me out, and I didn't want to do that. My third idea was my best idea. I decided to bring the curtains closer and put them on my face. I bought a sleep mask. They're like $9 on Amazon. I highly recommend them so it stays dark for you as long as you want until you're ready to wake up and blast your retinas with some sun. That, by the way, is my second tip. Within 30 minutes of waking up, go outside. You don't have to stare at the sun, although people like Andrew Huberman will tell you to, but just be outside. Have the sun on your face and let your body know it's time to wake up. Do that consistently over a few days or weeks, and your body will get the message. It will know that whatever your consistent wake-up time is, it's time to give you energy. The third thing I did was stop abusing caffeine. I didn't even know I was abusing it. I was just using it wrong. Changing this one little thing made a huge difference and helped lessen my afternoon crash. As soon as I wake up, I set a timer for 90 minutes. During those 90 minutes, I can do whatever I want. What I usually do is make a cup of decaf coffee. The reason I started this is because when you first wake up, it takes about 90 minutes for your brain to purge itself of adenosine, a molecule that makes you feel sleepy. So you have to wait 90 minutes for your body to wake you up naturally. The problem is that most coffee drinkers go straight for the coffee, which contains caffeine. Caffeine binds to adenosine, holding it captive so your brain can't purge it. Once the caffeine wears off, the adenosine is still there, and you feel incredibly tired. So, the best advice if you're a coffee drinker is to set a timer for 90 minutes and have a decaf coffee. That way, you still feel like you're getting coffee without having to change your routine too much. Once the 90 minutes are up, I go straight for the regular coffee, and it gives me pure energy without the adenosine crash. It's what you think coffee should feel like but never does. Another thing I didn't know is that I have severe allergies. It turns out that when you move to the forest and there's Scotch broom and other plants everywhere, you might start getting allergic reactions. When most people think of allergies, they think of a stuffy nose, maybe watery eyes, and congestion. I don't really get that. What I get is brain fog. I just feel lethargic and chronically tired. So I started taking Claritin Loratadine, and I swear, I think I gained 40 IQ points. This just goes to show you that your brain is a physical organ attached to the other organs in your body. If your other organs are in distress, your brain probably won't work so well. It is an organ, certainly more delicate and complicated than a kidney or a muscle. But what about my phone? I just spend so much time on social media, and I don't know what to do. It's ruining my life. Well, I cut my screen time by about 80% using this one simple trick. Tim Cook hates me for this. Go into your settings, then accessibility, display and text size, and color filters, then turn on grayscale. I recently set my phone to grayscale, and I barely pick up my phone anymore. I can still check on things and use my phone as normal. I can check my email, go on YouTube or Instagram. I can do whatever I want. The thing is, I don't because it's boring now. I'm still getting all the information, it's just less fun, and that's the point. The nice thing is, if you really need to know the color of something, you can just go into your settings and flip it back. It's one of those things you won't stick to. If you genuinely enjoy looking at your phone a lot, and you think it's very valuable, fun, and important for you. But if you suspect that you're spending a lot more time on your phone than you'd like, and you want to focus on things that are more important, then this is a great way to spend less time on your phone without feeling like you're changing your lifestyle too much. I've also been keeping up with my supplement stack. It used to be a lot of things, but now it's very basic. Okay, it's a lot. Every morning, I have 5 drops of vitamin D3. I am overdosing. I don't know if I would recommend that. I'm not recommending what you do. I'm just telling you what I do. I also take 2 of these, which are Mutant Malt, iAthlete's Vitamin Plus. I have no affiliation with any of these products. One of the more important supplements I take that I would highly recommend is cod liver oil. I take 4 of these a day, which is the recommended dose. This one is by Carlson, and I get the soft gels so you don't actually have to taste the fish. You can just swallow it with water. What I love about cod liver oil is that it makes your brain work very well, and that has been scientifically proven. It's one of the richest natural sources of vitamins A and D, both of which have a huge effect on dopamine receptor density. This means you will have more dopamine receptors to receive dopamine, and you'll be more motivated to do what you want to do. The other thing I've been taking is 5 mg of creatine per day. Creatine is probably one of the most powerful nootropics. Most people only use it for bodybuilding because it can aid in explosive power. But what a lot of people don't know is that it increases your short-term memory, and your brain consumes a lot of creatine. So, by supplementing it, your brain will function well. The final thing I take is ZMA, which is zinc, magnesium, and vitamin B6. I find that this one makes a significant difference. Magnesium helps me relax at night and fall asleep, and vitamin B6 just makes me feel good. As a quick update, I also started taking Tonkat Ollie. My dog doesn't like that I started taking it. This is for testosterone optimization. That is my supplement stack. So hopefully, all of this stuff gives you some ideas, mindsets, resources, and little tips and tricks to help you feel like your brain is being utilized better so that you have more motivation and energy all the time. Oh, hello. A lot of you didn't even get notified that I posted my last video, which I posted like 3 weeks ago. You can check that out right here. It might be very useful for you, actually. If you liked this video, found it helpful, and feel motivated, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also, leave a comment and share it with your friends and family.